Welcome to today's edition of Layoff and Employment News with Employment Boost, an industry leader in outplacement services. Today's date is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. Now on to today's headlines. The U.S. Office of Personnel Management is set to trim 33% of its workforce by the end of the year. More than 1,000 employees are already gone or expected to separate in the coming months. So far, 129 employees have been fired through the reduction in force, while the other 940 departed through voluntary separation initiatives. Many agency components have been entirely eliminated, while others have been greatly reduced. The Office of Personnel Management is also on track to cut contracting staff in half, from 1,200 to 600. Amazon cut hundreds of jobs in the AWS cloud computing unit late last week. They confirmed the job cut but did not provide a specific number of impacted employees. At least one group, the specialists that work with customers to create new product ideas and sell existing services, was heavily impacted by the cuts. Amazon has been making piecemeal job cuts, but this is their first major layoff in a few months. Fortune magazine implemented a 10% reduction in force on Monday, impacting several dozen staffers. Fortune CEO cited declining web traffic, increase in audio and video content, and a rise of AI as drivers behind the cuts. Fortune will be focused on streaming collaboration across businesses, sales, and editorial teams, and Fortune has not specified which teams in particular will be hit by the layoffs. Fortune has also not revealed whether the affected staffers will receive support out the door. The Fine Arts Museums of San Francisco, an organization comprising of the Young Museum and the Legion of Honor, announced a 5% reduction in force impacting 12 staffers late last week. They cited a decline in tourism and thus in attendance as the reasons behind the cuts, as well as a need to close a budget gap. The organization noted the attendance is down nearly 20% of museums from pre-COVID levels, and there's no word so far on whether the impacted staff will receive any transition support. The layoffs appear to have mostly impacted the nonprofit side of the organization. This has been today's edition of Layoff and Employment News with Employment Boost. I'm Ryan Miller, and we'll catch you on the next one.